Congress is working to try to make big cuts in the federal criminal code. Some lawmakers say the code has become so big that every American over age 18 has broken some law without even knowing it. John Waggy explains.
The House Judiciary Committee will oversee a new task force called the Over-Criminalization Task Force of 2013. Wisconsin Congressman James Sensenbrenner will lead the task force. Sensenbrenner has long been a critic of the huge volume of criminal statutes and tens of thousands of regulations that mandate both fines and, in some cases, prison time for Americans who often don't know they're breaking the law. Virginia Congressman Bobby Scott will be the ranking Democrat on the task force.
The past 20 or 30 years, the number of people in jails and prisons in America has gone up almost tenfold because every time you turn around, there are new laws.
In 2003, federal agents raided and ransacked the home of Texas retiree George Norris and his wife Kathy. George spent a year and a half in federal prison, charged with selling what the government thought were endangered orchids. He ended up being convicted on a paperwork violation, but he suffered declining health and had to spend their savings fighting the charges.
The country that I grew up in was not like this. And I've lost the country I love. And I don't know how to help get it back.
Policy analyst Paul Larkin is a former Department of Justice attorney and a former criminal enforcement agent at the EPA.
Only when the public gets outraged about this will something happen. Only then will you see prosecutors not prosecute these cases. Only then will you see Congress not pass any more laws.
With the partisan divide in Washington deeper than ever, this bipartisan task force may actually get somewhere. Groups as diverse as the Conservative Heritage Foundation, the liberal ACLU, and the Libertarian Cato Institute are all supporting reform of the federal criminal code. And the task force will no doubt hear many more stories of victims of a government wielding too much prosecuting power against its citizens. John Waggy, CBN News.